Welcome, Sagittarius, to your December 2024 reading, and happy birthday to all you Sagittarians born in December, and Merry Christmas. Can you believe it? I've been saying that for a few months now. Can you believe we're in November? Can you believe we're in September? This year has just absolutely flown, but we are absolutely in the Christmas period. Now, I've done a whole chunk of mini readings, free mini readings that I offered a while back now, and I'm slowly working through them. So check out your, if you requested a mini reading, a free one, check it out to see if yours is there. I'll leave a link. I have left a link for you in response to your comment. I'm not offering free ones anymore, but if you would like a mini reading, you can just leave a donation. Doesn't have to be $1 million. I'm finding that people aren't coming back and looking at the free readings that I did, so that's why I'm not offering it anymore. So, but if you pay for it, at least I know I'm not going to be wasting my time and energy. So just, if you're interested, I do offer that. Just leave a comment, ask your question, or what's on your mind, what you'd like me to focus on when I do your mini reading, and I will I'll focus on that while I shuffle, and then I'll film it just like I am now, and I'll leave a link to your mini reading in response to your comment. But let's get into this month's reading. Now, Sag, this isn't a love reading, but this is a love reading. For some of you, this is absolutely a love reading. I do not do love readings. I just focus on the monthly or the bi-monthly readings, and this is all about love. You start out with the Ace of Cups. Now, just to explain quickly, I'm sorry if you want me to get into the reading. This deck is called the Arthurian. Sorry, I do believe, like King Arthur. The Arthurian Tarot, and this is the first time I'm using it, and they use different words. So if you're looking at the cards and wondering why, like the white heart here, this is the Lovers. Can you believe it? The Ace of Cups, they call it the Grail Hallow. It's the Ace of Cups. You've got the Ace of Cups, you've got the Lovers, you've got the Sleeping Land, which is Judgment. You have the World card here, the Flowering of Logres, or Logres, I'm not sure. You've got the Eight of Wands. You've got the Nine of Cups. The Lovers I mentioned. You've got the Ten of Swords. And you've got someone here as well, the Stone King. So this would normally, I would read this as a Taurus. So some of you may have a significant Taurus in your life that this is relating to. For others, I'll describe the character of this card when I get to it, or this person when I get to it, and you can decide whether this is someone coming into your life, this is someone that is in your life already that you're involved with. But there's a clear story coming out here, and as I was shuffling the cards, I was getting a lot of downloads. So there's a few different angles here and different messages for different people. So take what resonates. This is a general reading. So brand new love for some of you, absolutely a focus of the month in December. If you are already in a relationship, if you are already married, or whatever it is, committed, I'm seeing here that for those of you that are, there's been a real awakening in your relationship, possibly after difficulties that you've been going through, but you've gotten through it, and this is a beautiful completion to possibly what for some of you has been a difficult time. And I feel like this new emotional situation in your life, whether this is sort of an existing relationship where you've now moved on to a different phase that's quite passionate, quite loving, quite emotional. This is a beautiful time for many of you where it's almost like a wish come true when it comes to a new relationship as well. Someone that you've been really wanting in your life, I feel is coming in here for some of you, and it's happening quite quickly. I feel like once those of you that aren't in a relationship, I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place here. Those of you that aren't in a relationship, I feel like there's a real reawakening of an emotional side of you that perhaps you hadn't been in touch with for a while. And even if you are in a relationship, I feel like it could be the same. I feel like your heart is opening here. You're allowing love and emotion to really flood that back in. And as I said, there's this reawakening of something that perhaps in you had died for a while, or has certainly been dormant. That 10 of Swords, these worries, stresses, emotional strains, even depression, sadness, things that you have perhaps kept your heart closed a lot, it's over with now. It's dead, done, and over with. And if this is specifically towards this person here, this King of Stone, I feel like, things are dead, done, and over with in terms of any challenges that you may have had there for some of you. Now, for some, you might even be sort of saying, this could potentially be the end of a relationship, but I'm not actually getting that may just be for one or two of you. That's not quite a strong energy that's coming through here. But the king, the Stone King, or the King of Pentacles, this is someone who's very hardworking, very stable, very secure, and they're good at taking care of those around them. They provide for them, they look after them, and they make sure everyone is good around them, that kind of a person. They're very dependable, very stable, as I think I said that. Just a really good person to have in your corner. But being a Sagittarian, perhaps this type of person can also, I wasn't going to say that you might consider them to be like a bit on the non-adventurous side. You're really adventurous. You've got that passion. You're a fire sign, and sometimes that earth sign energy, whether that significant person in your life is an earth sign or not, but the person that I described here, if this sort of fits into someone in your life, they might be, I don't want to say the word boring, but yeah, I'm kind of getting that energy for some of you. But I feel like I said, in this reading, you've overcome any challenging thoughts that you may have about this person, any worries or concerns as well. You're over and done with all of that, and you're moving into this wonderful, happy, emotional, fast-paced now almost relationship. But that 9 of Cups right next to the Lovers card, I mean, that's a wish come true here. This is real happiness in love. I love to give you that message here, Sag. It's really, really lovely. Now, I guess for those of you that aren't in love, you don't want to be in love, you're not interested in love, this can also talk about your work as well. You're finding a real new love for a job that perhaps you had really been struggling with, and perhaps not even wanting to do anymore. I feel like there's even a new love here for a career for some of you as well, and you I feel like you could potentially be really busy in your job or the work that you do, and perhaps things have been a little bit stagnant there as well. But I feel like, yeah, you're looking at your work and also your home life, your home situation, and just there's a real new love, a new appreciation coming in here for a lot of you. But now let's get some clarifying cards from the Mystical Tarot. I love to clarify with this deck. I'm back using this deck. I'm going to take these ones. There's a few here, but this always happens when I get clarifiers out with this deck, and I love it. Okay, yes, I feel like for some of you, definitely you have been struggling over a relationship, or struggling over something that you had potentially wished and hoped and dreamed for and thought things were that way, and perhaps they weren't turning out the way you had wanted, or a relationship could even potentially be making you having felt a little bit stuck, a little bit trapped. As I said before, you're a fire sign, you're adventurous, you're a free spirit. Deep down inside, you want to be free, you want to live your own life, and you potentially may have been feeling a little bit stuck or trapped in a relationship. But this, with that Ten of Swords, it is, like I said, it is dead, dead, done and over with. And you've got the Three of Cups. This is a real beautiful celebration here as well. So, oh my gosh, I'm just looking at the cards before I put them down. You've got the Page of Cups. So you could have a significant water sign. This could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But there's a real celebration here, and you got the Lovers card again in 2 decks. And you've got another King. That was the King of Wands. And you have the Star card as well. OMG, this is so exciting. So I feel like the Pisces, so the Page of Cups, the King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles could all be one person here. I'm definitely not feeling like there's multiple people around, but potentially for some of you, these could be, different people. Like I said, this is a water sign: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. And this is, look, I could say any fire sign like yourself, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, but I would normally read that as an Aries. So these could be elements or characteristics of this one particular person. They also are fiery and spontaneous, and they're emotional. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is a really good person in your life. And yeah, there's this reawakening, this renewal, this wish come true when it comes to a relationship or wanting a relationship. I feel like there's definitely one coming in for a lot of you. There's a lot of beautiful emotional words, a lot of nice messages, loving messages that's going backwards and forth. And if you haven't met this person and you've been worrying that, will I ever meet the one in my dreams, in my wishes, in my desires, you've got the Star card. And if you can drill down to one word with the Star card, it is faith. Have faith, because I feel like for a lot of you, this person, if you haven't met them, is coming in very, very soon, very, very rapidly. And there'll be a lot of messages, a lot of backwards and forwards, a lot of meetings, dates, that kind of stuff as well. But again, if you're in that relationship, there is this renewed sense of emotional, an emotional kind of connection that perhaps either you had lost or you had never discovered with that person before. So I love that for you. Okay, now leave it there. I'll get one final card from the Now I Understand Oracle cards by Janine and Lauren McLean. I love this deck, and it always just seems to finish off my sorry, I'm just getting it out of the box, and because of course I didn't have it ready. It seems to finish off my readings beautifully and just put in words the kind of the sum. I'm going to get that one that was about to flick. Looking. Observe. Oh, can you see it? Observe your subject closely. Watch, listen, and learn from what you're seeing. Wow, that's really interesting. For those of you that are in a relationship, I feel like this is very much connected with that new emotional connection. I feel like you, by doing exactly what that card says, looking at your partner, watching them, connecting with them emotionally. I feel perhaps you may not have done that before, and you're really, you're going to be doing that and allowing that to, I guess, shift and change the relationship. And those of you that are yet to meet this wondrous person and they're coming into your life, watch, listen, and learn from what you're seeing. Take the advice of that card, I guess. Well, have a great December. As I said, if you'd like a mini reading from me, just a small donation, put a comment in the comment section of what you'd like me to focus on or what's on your mind, and I will shuffle my cards for you and leave a link in response to your comment. And for everyone else who's waiting for their free mini reading, it's coming. I'm working through them. There are so many. As I said, I'm doing these mini readings for people that aren't even coming back and listening to them. But I don't know which of you is and which of you isn't. So I'm doing them all and just working through them slowly. Well, have a great month. A Merry, Merry Christmas. And I hope to hear from you. See you. Hope you tune in. I do hope to hear from you. Put comments. I love that. In the new year. Bye.